Welcome to my channel. The other day I received my first ever hater on YouTube, which is kind of a milestone for any channel. It was probably more trolling than hate, but I'm going to count it. So for today's video I'm going to react to haters. Yeah, I only have one hater. So I've got a load of random videos, some recommended on my YouTube homepage, some I looked for specific channels and then chose a video from their channel. Just a whole range that covers all sorts of different topics and video types to have a look at the ridiculous things that people are saying. I should probably mention my own hate that I got the other day as well. It's on my England vlog that I just posted. You be fat boy who eats all the fatty food with your fat face. Okay, this is Watch Cut. They post loads of different interesting videos. One of the series they do is called One Word, where people react to one word. In this video, it's black women reacting to Donald Trump. I mean, it's not one word, but... So these women, unsurprisingly, are not in favour of Trump. This was before he won the election, but even so, someone has commented, "What a bunch of ignorant black bitches," and there's a load of what people are calling butthurt white guys commenting, and some others. Obviously I was expecting hate on this video because otherwise I wouldn't have come to the video, but I think it's a shame when they are looking at these people and, you know, they've done this for a reason, black women reacting to Trump, because I think it's a shame to see people reacting with such sort of childishness, because actually I feel part of the importance of this video was to try and highlight the importance of, you know, the consequences of who you choose for something, you know, any position, but in particular something like the president, and to kind of really make clear this whole group of people who are going to be negatively affected by it. I think it's sad that people respond with such little compassion. Like, absolutely there are people who just go out Trump bashing. They don't speak objectively and they kind of weaken the case against him, but at the same time there are lots of people who go searching for the people who are legitimately anti-Trump or anti any sort of establishment, so to speak, just so that they can try and run them down and attack them. And in something that's so important as the presidency, I'd like to think that we could live in a world where that isn't the case. This is a video that just popped up on my YouTube homepage called "Coming Out to My 5-Year-Old Brother." This is a classic example of people using religion, often Christianity unfortunately, to back up their bigoted opinions. This person has said, "Same-sex marriage is for fucking cunts. Adam and Eve, not Adam and fucking Steve." I mean, I don't really know what to say. This guy in the video, I don't know, he's probably only 16. Moving on. Okay, this one is something that really made me angry. When the London terror attacks happened earlier this year, there were lots of videos showing certain parts, including this thing that was picked up on a lot, which was a guy yelling out "fucking Muslim cunts," and a guy yelling at him, basically saying, you know, "shut up, they're not Muslims." I thought it was great that in the heat of the moment and the heat of all that, when it's so easy to let sort of hate and fear kind of take over and cloud your judgment in what you're saying and doing, this guy was standing up for Muslims. And what I saw, which really upset me, was so many people in comments on these videos saying how wrong that person was to say that, but not just simply like that. You have people calling him a traitor. There are people saying that they would apparently, if they were there, have thrown this guy out to the terrorists for saying such a stupid thing. The first guy was 100% correct. It's all Muslims. If the English don't smarten up quickly, it's over for them. For me, one of the scariest things actually is people aren't even trying to make themselves really anonymous in these a lot of the time. You know, this guy here who's written this comment, he has his real name seemingly and it has a photo of him. He's not trying to hide away the fact that he feels these things. Okay, so a little while back on the Ellen show, there was a story that was covered of a young straight guy who took his gay friend to prom because he didn't have anyone to go to prom with. And it was a really nice thing that happened, and you know, there was lots of very positive coverage around it. This is a video that covered a bit of the prom and preparing for prom, I think, that sort of stuff. There are so many people like who are reflecting this sort of general thing, which I think is really damaging, of judging people by association. So you have quite a few people, unfortunately, saying, no way, he's straight, or he's gay, or $100 says they're both gay, this sort of thing. And I just think it's so stupid that people do that all the time, not just in this situation, but in so many situations. Oh, because of this, then this, and it is effectively stereotyping. The straight guy is clearly in the closet, you can totally tell, lol. Some idiot here saying, well, he ain't straight anymore if you thought about it. I just saw this thing again, which really frustrates me. I vote no, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. In a way, this sort of slightly tamer prejudice I find more disturbing, because it's not people who are obviously going out to hate and troll. If they're speaking in a more gentle way, people are more likely to see it as rational, I think. And, you know, it's still stupid, it's still horrible, but yeah, I think that's in a way more scary. Okay, so I know there's a lot of stigma around feminism and around feminists and the kind of extreme feminism, or what people call feminazis, and I agree that a lot of people actually do miss the point with it, and you know, the point I do believe is about equality for everyone. I know that Emma Watson has received a lot of criticism for all the work she's done with the UN, with he for she and all this sort of stuff. I personally think that it's great. But there's a video here of her talking about he for she at the UN, and you have so many people putting down feminism and feminists, fucking feminist bullshit, go get fucked you little scrubber, all this sort of stuff. She is standing up for everyone here, and she's representing true feminism and true sort of seeking equality. To have guys still attacking that, it just seems so nonsensical and sad. Okay, this is a video called Hate Rising, White Supremacy in America. It's one of the videos that came out around the time of the Charlottesville rally and everything that went on there. I've seen so many comments from people supporting the white supremacists and defending them and all this sort of stuff and trying to make excuses. This person here has written, it's called white survival, not white supremacy. Black apes are the scourge of civilizations. And then you have someone here saying, no Jew, no gay, no communist, USA. I'm not sure really what the point of this video was, because it can't have been to make something funny. Okay, Grenfell Tower. So this video is a passerby who happens to be Muslim talking about Grenfell Tower. She is basically condemning how slow the response was from the emergency services and talking about how little care seemed to have been taken at the time, and there was a lot of controversy around that. The comments are full of people attacking her, and some directly attacking the fact that she's Muslim, some not. Ignorant twat, she's a liar, burn in hell, nasty little dog vomiting her filth. Someone here probably started by some Muslims trying to make a bomb in their kitchen ready for their next terrorist attack. Fuck off bitch, you should get shot in the head, and all of them like you terrorist. People, even in the wake of some tragedy and some terrible thing that's happened, jumping onto YouTube, onto the internet, searching for any opportunity to spread hate. You have people who are claiming that the white people aren't the racist ones and it's the Muslims who are racist, or the black people are racist, and then they're writing things like Pakistani Islamic scum. It's laughable, but it's sad and scary. Okay, these are just a couple of videos that I've seen on Facebook. This one is a news video that covered, there was a gay couple, a couple of young guys who were attacked, probably about my age, I think they are, attacked down in Brighton in England, They were in a club and some guys saw them and they thought they were gay, and they basically chased them out and they beat them up so much that one of them thought he was going to be blind for the rest of his life, shattered so many bones, and it was just absolutely disgusting, really sad. So many people saying, I don't agree with gays, or I don't agree with their lifestyle, but this is wrong. And it's like, if you're going to say that, first of all, it's a stupid thing to say, I personally think, anyway, to say I don't agree with this, because they didn't choose it. But like, if you're writing a comment to defend them, don't, like, if you're going to defend them. Don't say something like, I don't agree with you, but, like, so then you do have things like this guy here saying, well, if I was a lion in the wild, I'd stalk the weak, the easy targets. So do you blame the lion if the snowflakes wandered into his territory? Like, oh my gosh. Okay, and finally, this is a video of comedian and writer Robert Webb. He's talking about why people need to stop purporting these sort of stereotypes of what a man should and shouldn't be. I'm amazed because there are women here, and this is important to highlight. It's not just men saying all these hateful things. There are women saying them in all of these situations. And I find it crazy that even in one which is this whole thing of man up and what men and women should and shouldn't be is so sexist, and a lot of it actually comes down to condemning the way that women are. Yet you have women purporting these ridiculous views and ideas. And then this lady here, the saddest part, in her profile picture, she has 2 young children. Women don't like soft emotional men, so yeah, man up and let boys be boys. Stop pushing this agenda to take away a man's masculinity. Wow. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the purpose of this video was, whether it was supposed to be. If you enjoyed this video, or maybe you didn't, please just forgive this video and watch the other ones. Hopefully you'll enjoy them if you didn't enjoy this. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, share it, and I'll see you next week for another video.